shit. Like, of course I'm going to take free stuff. Why wouldn't I?
No, especially if you're like poor, you think, oh, you can rob, you can do this.
Yeah.
Even like serious crimes, like armed robberies and stuff, they'll be out like in a week or two.
Damn.
So it's gone wild in San Francisco.
God damn. Yeah, we're talking about this in the car. It's like liberal and conservative cities. It's every city. It's really something.
Yeah, I think they make it a right versus left thing. And I do think the leftist cities are a little worse, but the right cities are having problems too with major opium epidemics and.
Yeah. Fentanyl's everywhere.
Yeah, that's a big one. Cheap meth and cheap fentanyl. So you mix those and people just get fucked up.
Yeah. Fuck, it's just really bad. And then she'll blame it on, like, it's that side. It's like, that doesn't really tell the whole story. Yeah, I looked up top 10 conservative cities in America. Because I was like, kept hearing, like, these liberal cities going shit. It's not the major ones. Mm-hmm. The top 10 cities are like Kansas City, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, I forget what else. And then there's different stats of, like, conservative, like, numbers or, like, conservative run. So but it was like Fort Worth, and I look at Fort Worth crime stats, 23% higher than the national average. So, like, all these conservative cities are also, like, it also all fail. It's every big city.
So the media wants to make it like a right versus left
small
thing,
town
but it's not. And I do think the leftist cities are a little worse, especially if you look at the ones on the coast, the
West Coast.
Yeah, the West Coast.
East Coast conservative cities are not as bad.
Yeah.
I mean, liberal cities are not as bad.
No, you're right. It's an interesting point. So it's not just...
So I was talking to Rogan about this. We were driving in Austin. I was like down, what is it? Maybe First. Tent city, it was like tents everywhere. And I was like, I think the tent towns are worse than the shelter towns. Because in New York, you got a window before you'll die outside at night.
Yeah.
And in Austin, it's die daytime from heat, exhaustion. But if you can find some shade, then you're fine. LA, Portland, you're not dying from the weather. Mm-hmm. So it just gets worse. You get a tent, you get a fucking, like a hot plate in your tent. You start like, the plague is back in LA.
I think you're actually right with the weather, because New York, Chicago, they don't have the same.
It's not like it. It's not like that.
Aggressive. Yeah. They're not as like.
And that's nothing to do with liberal conservative. It's like weather's based. The West Coast cities are way worse, and I think it's that.
Chicago has a bad crime problem, but it's mostly gang on gang violence. So
not our problem.
You hear so much bad stuff about Chicago, but you go there and it's not that bad.
Yeah, murder capital of the world, and you're like, this is fucking great. Our radio is fucking awesome. Mm-hmm. No one's even bumping into me.
Yeah, and Chicago's like not a nicer New York, but less crowded.
Mm-hmm. And Chicago's cool. Chicago's a homer town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets a lot of hate too from the conservatives. The people never go there.
It's funny. I was in Kansas City with my buddy. We were doing gigs and had an Uber driver. A couple of them. One was a black dude who was driving us from the hotel into Kansas City, and he was like, what do you guys do? Like, whatever. And then we were passing some giant church, because this is my church I go to. It's like a mega church. I go there usually. Sometimes I go to the smaller church. I'm like, okay. He goes, and we're like, what should we do in town? He goes, well, there's this. If you like drinking, there's this. I'm like, actually, I'm sober for the month. I forget when it was. I was getting ready for a special.
For a month.
I was getting ready for a special. I want my skin to look good just for a little bit. And then he goes, oh, okay, well, if you're comfortable with your heterosexuality, the gay part of town is actually really fun. And so I'm thinking black Christian from Kansas City would be the last guy I'd think to be like, the gay part.
What's up, Mixa?
The story I'm getting about the Southern that man is not the reality.
Yeah.
And then later I had an Uber driver and he goes, are you from New York? Like, how is it now? I'm like, what do you mean? And he goes, the crime and it's just like a war zone and everything. I'm like, no. And I'm like, my version of you guys is your worst and your version of us is our worst, and neither are real.
Yeah, I think people like us that travel a lot,
Noob.
People, you see good people everywhere, shitty people everywhere. They make all these they make all these fake. The right makes fakes against the left, and the left does against the right. And it's like the right people are great in those little small towns, and most left cities are great too.
Yeah, my friend Nate Marshall said he was height of BLM, black guy, and he was like, he started because of the media and social media too. He was under the impression that every white man wanted him dead, and he started to feel that. He's out fishing in Pennsylvania with a couple of black friends. And this older white guy, and he's like looking at him, he's like, fuck. And then he starts rowing over to him. The white guy starts running, he goes, fuck, here we go. And Nate doesn't want any trouble. He's like a young, polite, And he goes, hey guys. And he's like, hey, like what's going on? He's like, hey, I hope you don't mind, but you're casting way wrong. Can I help you? And they're like, yeah, what do you mean? This, I don't know how to do it. Yeah, at the top of your throat or whatever it was. Yeah. Let me show you. And he did. He goes, great. You're looking to do way better there. And wrote off. And you just met with this difference in what he thought the world was versus what the world actually is. No, he's like, fuck, I've been lying. I gotta rethink all this. There's been several times with different minority friends, the small white town I grew up in. Yeah. They're always the first, not all of them. Sometimes like they're the first, oh, everyone's sketchy. Everyone's treating me so good coming up. They're always surprised. Yeah, it's nuts. And it's like, it's getting everyone to feel like, it's not to say there's no problem, but like, statistically there's no problem. Way less people act like it's a divide online, but in reality, if you treat people good, they mostly treat you good in return. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And same like I said, we're talking about online hate. That's not really either. That's why I think it's funny. People are telling you want to kill you online, just see you in person, they want to hate and love are both such strong emotions. Yeah. People that hate us can easily become our fans. Yeah, vice versa. Yeah, I think it's Everything Everywhere All at Once. Again last night. I haven't seen that. Oh, you gotta see it. Or is it Everything Everywhere All at Once? Okay, I'll check it out. Okay, do me a favor though. You got a chick? Maybe. Sorry. Cut that out. I know. I'm just not understand it. Yeah. Alright. Anyways. Find somebody you like, a girl or a best friend or whatever. Or if you have to watch it, don't look it up at all. Don't look up anything about it. I'm just telling you, just press play. Alright, perfect, I'll do that. Yeah. Maybe tonight at that time. Yeah. And then call me afterwards, and then we can finish up this discussion. Is Skate Fest tonight, or when's that start? The opening ceremony's tonight. But wait till tomorrow, probably a little too many days. You don't want to do this one's a woo-woo fest. It's not even a fun hangout. So I'll probably wait till tomorrow. Yeah. So what special do you do? Are you working on still, or? No, I'm done. It's, I gotta help out a couple of my jokes that don't apply anymore. Yeah, it's the worst thing. Fucking fucked up my fucking head. I had a joke about it, and I was like, nah. I had like something about Kamal Land or something. Yeah, I had jokes, and it was like, women were almost president one time. Remember when you guys were close? But it was like, fuck, doesn't apply anymore, because now you're close again. Now she might be president. You can't say you were close that one time. Now it's like 50-50. Yeah, it's about focusing on the positives of the world instead of the negatives, even if there are negatives. Like let's say you're in your car in LA, and it's like, when there's traffic, it's just like, what the fuck? Yeah. 2 a.m. and there's just traffic, or 11 a.m. and it's suddenly like, why is this dead stopped? And you're like, it'd be a negative. Or look where I went, oh, I got weed. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a little bit. Listen to this fucking classic rock. And like, what a good moment to live. Yeah, I just can't eat weed. I eat weed sometimes, I can lose it. Yeah, sure. I can pretty much do I'd rather do crack than weed. Really, edibles when we're not smoking. I don't know why edibles is fucking. It hits different. It hits different. I ate too many. Last time I did it was like, I haven't done it since like prime COVID. I think I ate like a large amount. You need to start with like a 5 milligram dose. Yeah. So that's what normal people do. And then just get a nice little buzz, find your dose and do that. I think I always eat like 6-7 doses. Because I'll be like a bunch of gummy bears or a candy bar. People will be like, oh, you're supposed to have a gummy bear. I'm like, who the fuck has a gummy bear? Who eats a piece of a chocolate bar? What it should be is a whole pack of Haribo gummy bears with one of them having weed. So you can just have the whole thing. Exactly. The rest are not. The one has 20 milligrams. Yeah. My brother gave me a chocolate bar and goes, oh yeah, eat one. So I ate the bar. And I was eat a square. Just destroyed. Oh, yeah. You ate the whole bar and then like a square. I don't remember how many squares it was, like a bunch. Dude, we used to go to USC's and do when the breath strips were really kicking. These THC strips that come 2 to a pack, and they're like in a little case like that big, This little. And you split one in half, and you take out. So a pack was good for 4 people. John Jones one time said, "Hey, you got any more breast strips?" And it was like, "Yeah." He just took both of them and ate them. We're like, "What are you doing?" Because fuck off, man. I'm a man. John Jones is crazy. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Trust me, bro." Yeah, I'm alright. But I remember being so gacked out, just like that, and then just like kind of coming out of it, like. Who's winning this fight? It's like round 4. Is it close? Like, no. Like, oh.
Well, thank you. It's not, I don't have an amp for this right now. It's just sort of like an acoustic, so it's not going to be that loud, but
yeah, I was going back and forth. She's like, yeah, kill him.
I'm in a hotel, so I can't play that loud anyway. So.
I think Forrest Griffin was coming in. Dropping Perkins or something was the song, something like that. Everyone cheering and just like feeling like this is the Gladiators.
Where are you at, Kick?
Like, we're cheering for someone to be
Kick
hurt.
Ben Shout. I like your name. It's a cool name. Kick Ben Shout.
We all just want to be like,
Oh, it's like Dick
that's what I was
Van
finding.
Dyke.
I
It's
would
like a
really
play
think
on
about it.
Dick Van
Sometimes I'd
Dyke.
see
Kick
some
Van
dogs, and I'd just
Shike.
be like, oh shit, what do I do for a living? Why do I do this crazy sport?
There's thousands of people hoping you get brain damage.
Why just watch you get senseless, arms broken?
Oh, Netherlands, cool.
We won't want you to get hurt.
That's funny. My brother has a VPN that's based in the Netherlands.
Another guy doesn't want you to hurt him a lot of the time.
It was weird being starting to become friends.
I've actually been there, but a long time ago. I was in
Way harder watching.
I was in Amsterdam in 2003.
Yeah, they get pummeled. You feel really
21
bad.
years
They just
ago.
lose a close one. You know, where they fucking was like we are when my fighter was there. Damn it.
No, I mean, a lot of you guys are my very best friend. It's devastating watching. Especially when cornering someone. Like I was usually corner like Nick, Gilbert, Melendez, and
I gotta put some
other fights, and there's so much on the line.
Yeah, damn.
I gotta put some drum beats
I was
on
in that
here.
big fight where you fucking one of those.
Oh, the double flip.
Yeah, that was great. I was sitting next to Epstein, and it was just like we're like, what the fuck? It was crazy. He knew he had it locked in, and then you're like, oh, I got a minute and a half left. Listen, you have tops 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think my.
They say you gotta try to make your life the best. Tell me it's fucking easy to manifest if I really think really hard about what I need. I need a woman who will really love me. I love ladies who giggle. I love to make a laugh. I'm not too tall. I don't need no giraffe. I need a woman who loves rock and roll and bubble bath. I need a woman who will rub my back. I need a Japanese wife in my life. I need a Japanese wife in my life. No offense to the ladies of America. I'm just trying. Tired of trying. Tired of crying. Yes, I'm tired of sighing. The ladies here are so sweet. They love me all the time. I could be with a woman like that forever all the time. I need a Japanese wife in my life. Japanese wife in my life. I need a Japanese wife in my life. Yeah. I don't know why I love Tokyo, but there's just something about that. Osaka, so friendly, yeah. I don't know, but there's something about Tokyo, yeah. Osaka, Kobe, Kyoto, yeah. I need a Japanese wife in my life. I need a Japanese wife in my life. I need a Japanese wife in my life right now. I need a Japanese wife in my life. I don't know. Tokyo. I don't know. Tokyo. They say you gotta try to make your life the best. Tell me it's fucking easy just to manifest. If I think really hard about what I really need, I need a woman who will really love me. I love the ladies who giggle, love to make them laugh. I'm not too tall, I don't need no giraffe. I need a woman who loves rock and roll and bubble bath. I need a Japanese wife in my life. I need a Japanese wife. I like that joke. Yeah, that's funny. Are you Travis Barker's little broke brother? They say you gotta try to make your life the best. Tell me it's fucking easy just to manifest. If I think really hard about what I really need, I need a woman to love me. I don't know if it's something about Tokyo, yeah. They say you gotta try to make your life the best. You mean the same time that I'm listening to the podcast? I already wrote this song, and then I was just kind of working on it, and then I turned the podcast off and put this drum beat on so that I could kind of play along to it. Like, I have a bunch of notes scattered, right? While the podcast is playing, I'm rearranging all my lyrics, right? And then when I got it all rearranged, and I turn off the podcast, and I work on it with my guitar and all that, you know what I'm saying? There's a method to my madness. That's a cool name, Coda Hooghelden. Where are you at? Is that like Dutch? Hooghelden. You should start a band and just call it Hooghelden. It's kind of a cool name. They say you gotta try to make your life the best. You tell me it's fucking easy just to manifest. If I think really hard about what I really need, I need a woman who will really love me. I don't know, it just kind of sounds Dutch, you know? They They say you gotta try to make your life the best. They tell me that it's fucking easy. It is actually. I got it. I got it at a thrift store in Japan, and it's good because it's kind of cold right now. It's not like super cold, but it kind of helps with the cold a little bit. Oh, shit. Look, this Hello Kitty pick came with the guitar too. Pretty cool, huh? They say you got to try to make your life the best. Tell me it's fucking easy just to manifest. If I think really hard about what I really need, I want a woman who will really love me. I love a lady who giggles, love to make her laugh. I'm not too tall, yeah, I don't need no giraffe. I need a lady who loves rock and roll and bubble bath. I want a Japanese wife in my life. I want a Japanese wife. Konnichiwa. I want a Japanese wife in my life. Japanese wife. No offense to the ladies in America. I'm just so tired of trying and crying and sighing because of ya. Oh, I like this beat. I gotta do it again. Oh, this one's slower though. No, I don't want the slower beat. I like 100 beats per minute for this song. Yeah. I don't know, my brother just got, I don't know why he got it there, but. I'll have to come and play the Milky Way, huh? Milkwig. No offense to